Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I have a very extra special knife unboxing to share with you guys. A super spicy one, if you will. This is something that I wanted for me and missed it. Because truthfully, I wasn't paying attention. Actually, me and another guy, we missed it by an hour, but just a dumb miscalculation. So that was a huge bummer. But of course, my good buddy Scott got a hold of one. Of course he did, right? And was kind enough to share it with me so that I could share it with you guys. This will, of course, go back to Scott when I am done. But it's here with me for the time being. And I'm very excited about it. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. And thanks so much to Scott for sending this in. All right. I'm going to try and shift this over to one side. There we go. And then I'm just going to come at it like this. I just cut into my background again. It's about time I replace this. Like, I've got a couple of cuts in it. Now, I guess you can't really see it, but we're getting to the point where it's about time that I replace it. It's just, oh, okay, I see what we've got. We just have, I was wondering, I was like, why doesn't it have the full-on, like, box and everything? He's got it in a pouch. It's worth following Scott on Instagram just to see his collection. I'm telling you, if you're thinking, I've seen all the collections, I'm not impressed by anything, you haven't seen Scott's. Promise you. It's not, it's not something that's not impressive, right? Let's go ahead and get this out here. What's it gonna be? Oh boy. Oh golly gee, what do we got here? Oh my God. That is just ridiculous, man. I gotta tell you, look at that. Did it come with all this? Holy moly. Is this... Scott, did it come with a steel flame clip? Is that what that is? Or did we do something different here? Oh, I see what's going on. We have these... this is a steel flame clip, but it is... so if you're wondering, Hinderer guys do this periodically. It's a common thing that I see, actually. It's a two-hole clip that is made oftentimes for like pens or flashlights or something, but it's a steel flame clip, and the hole distance is actually about the same as the Hinderer hole clips. And so the filler tab is left in, and then these are longer aftermarket screws that go through. And the reason that you see this is because the steel flame clips that are made for Hinderer knives are stupidly, ridiculously rare, and believe it or not, go for oftentimes as much money as a standard XM18. This is, you're like, why? Shut up about the clip and talk about the blade. Yeah, they did a special run of XM18 3.5-inch models in Damascus. A very, very premium, nice dark etch Damascus. So not your, not your Amazon Damascus. I think that's safe to say. I don't know that there's a whole lot of reason to go into detail here, right? Most people know this is not it's not the same thing as like what you'd find on Amazon for $40, right? That is absolutely beautiful. I believe, so this scale right here, I know why Scott went after this. That is one of the, that's one of the rarest textured titanium scales that's out there. Whenever they do a run of these scales, it's like every few batches of them, they do one of these and one person gets them. So I'm very jealous of that scale. Is that a newer milled one? Yeah, I was going to say, I think all of them, all the newer ones are milled. This is otherwise the same deal. The same XM18, except it has that Damascus blade. And I got to say, I am just insanely jealous. It is a Spanto too. For some reason, I thought these were spear points. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Really, truly amazing. They still got the Hinderer logo on there. This, by the way, is more of just a show and tell unboxing. These are gone. I don't even... What did they make? 10 or 11 of these? I really thought that maybe I could get one, and when I was, ready to go... Look at the spine of that. That is just gorgeous. When I thought I was ready to go, I realized I was an hour late, along with another gentleman who we had a funny conversation, actually, on Instagram. I'm going to zoom in here so we can take a look at all these layers. Boy, oh boy, that is just beautiful. Look at the layers in that. Man, all the way down. Just really, really nice stuff. This is absolutely Damascus that, if Scott chose to, he could take it out and use it, right? Whether or not he actually does is up to him. So any comments about whether or not it should be used for this or that, that's just dust in the wind, man. It's Scott's. Beautiful piece. Awesome piece of Hinderer collector history. This is the type of thing that, the people who get their hands on them, congratulations. It's automatically worth more than what they paid. That is just plain and simple the case. These, they're just, Hinderers in general, right? As hard as they are to get, even the base models are like that. The super special editions are absolutely 100% just kind of over the top on the secondary market. People just beat down doors to get them. That's hard to understand for some people, and I get that. Wow, I'm really jealous of this, just stupidly jealous, and I really wish that I wasn't, so asleep at the wheel when these were dropping, because that is just magnificent. Really, really cool. Nice centering. I don't think that these came with these scales in particular. I think that they were various, they had a couple that were textured on the front and textured on the back, and that's what I was going to go for. I think maybe they had 2 of those. I think Scott may have purchased a particular one and then bought this scale aftermarket, although I could be wrong. This could have actually come with this scale. That is really, really cool, Scott. I am really happy that you shared that with me and shared that with everybody here. Hinderer knives are, if you're still hanging out and watching this video, Hinderer knives are becoming more available. Yeah, they do still go fairly quickly, but the last couple of drops on DLT, for example, lasted almost an hour. So if you have in the past given up on ever obtaining a Hinderer knife, don't, because they are getting easier to get. They are still difficult to get, but nowhere near as difficult as they have been in the last couple of years. So I will link Hinderer knives, accessories, all of that stuff down in the description for you guys to check out. I can't link this guy. It's not available anymore, but the standard Hinderer stuff, it's a good idea to check periodically, sign up for email notifications, etc. Very fun, enjoyable. I am just infinitely jealous of this, Scott. This is just absolutely stunning and amazing. Thanks so much for allowing me to check it out. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex and Scott. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.